Yeah. Okay. Welcome to a very special edition because we have no battery and all of our friends are on vacation. So it's like just me and Joel.
I've got 2 words to describe this movie. Hulk smash.
The director was there. The director, Tim Roth, showed up at the beginning of the screening, which was so cool. And everybody's clapping for him. And I turned to you and I'm like, God, I hope this isn't preemptive. I hope that, you know what I mean? Like, I hope that it doesn't suck and I've already clapped for these people.
Yeah. Every single scene was visually amazing. Like, there was none of that like flat background, nothing. Everything was just gorgeous. Like, you had the beautiful vistas of the town and the jungle. You had all the beauty shots of him as Hulk.
Wait, did you say beauty shots of Hulk?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Hulk and Abomination smashing the crap out of each other next to like a station wagon, and it looked completely genuine. The CGI is astounding.
Yeah.
They didn't make it over shiny. They didn't make it look cartoony like the other.
He gets dirty and wet and cuts
nasty.
all over him.
He's got cuts. You can see the veins popping out. There's water dripping off him. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. Everybody complained that it was CG. I don't mind it because there's no other way to do it. And I think that should be the rule of CG. If you can't do it practically, because what do you have, a big puppet? There's no way. It's really subtle. I know it's so bizarre to say that the Incredible Hulk is subtle, but hidden underneath all of the action is just this incredibly subtle subplot about Bruce Banner and the Hulk not liking each other and having like these two, like the split personality and them warring against each other. So like when he actually says Hulk smash, it means something. It means he's kind of accepting it, and he uses the Hulk as a weapon and he uses it for good, and it's really, it had this whole arc to it. It's astounding.
Just the opening credits of this movie had a better origin story than like 90% of the other superhero movies.
Yeah. The crafting of the action was incredible. Like the unique camera angles, the way that the camera flowed, the way that it enhanced the action rather than got in the way of it, so good. That's another thing. The action is clever, right? They don't just come up with a pretty background like in a Street Fighter game and then have him and Abomination just go at it kind of mindlessly. They rip cars in half and use them as weapons, you know what I mean? They take certain pieces of metal for shields and they use weapons. They use their own body parts as weapons because like Abomination has bones sticking out of them. They use to stab.
Yeah. Marvel's doing a fantastic job of tying the movies together. Yeah. Several references to Stark, several references to S.H.I.E.L.D., several references to, I mean, Tony Stark walks in at the end. They're doing a gorgeous job, and I can't wait till the rest of the movies come out. If they know what's good for them, they will continue to stick with these talented directors that have proved themselves with more indie or other films that are smaller than this, that come in and they have talent. They need to keep trusting to hire older actors that are more professional. Tim Roth is amazing. Tim Blake Nelson as a side character is fantastic. Liv Tyler, Ed Norton, William, that guy who's really awesome. They finally realized that action movie doesn't necessarily mean giant explosions with a storyline tacked onto it. They finally realized that you can actually make a serious movie with action going on, you know, behind you make the story first, make a hardline story, and put the action into it. They're making summer action films like we used to have in the 90s, right? Yeah. Like with Spielberg and when those guys were making them, like the original Indiana Jones, the original Star Wars, I guess that was 70s and 80s, you know what I mean? And they're making summer films that aren't afraid to have a brain, like Jurassic Park. Yes, it's a fun film, but it's clever, it's unique, it has a good storyline, it has great acting, and it's like we're finally getting the movies that inspired me to move to Hollywood when I was a kid, you know what I mean? Like we're getting films of that caliber in the summer, and that, I never thought that would happen again. It's great that they finally decided that action movie doesn't necessarily mean terrible. And I can't wait till the rest of the summer. Yeah.